This video will show you how to replace the rear sliding door panel on a Chrysler Town & Country. This will be mounted to your rear sliding door. Let's get into it. Okay friend, let's get started on our job. Now we're going to start along this area where the inside door handle is. There's a trim panel that we have to dislodge. This trim panel is held in place with several push clips, but it also has 2 bolts on the outside area here, so we're going to be using a T20 to remove each of those. Both of these mounting screws should look the same. You don't have to worry about mixing them up. After removing those, I'm continuing on with a plastic trim tool. We're going to remove this entire trim panel. Now you can make your way pretty much along any side of this. Once you start pulling it away, the rest of it should just slide right out of place. Now as we look inside this area, we can see that there's 2 electrical connectors. The upper one is for the window switch. The lower one's going to be for the seat heater switch. Let's disconnect each of those. Each of them will have a locking tab. You're going to squeeze it in and pull it out of place. We'll start with the window switch. Locking tabs up along the top. Just a quick inspection of that. No corrosion. Looks good. Moving down to the seat heater switch down in here. Squeeze that locking tab, which is down along the bottom for that one. No corrosion there either. This is all looking good. Now I have my rear sliding door closed because I have to remove this upper corner piece here. For this, we're going to use this trim tool. We're going to start pulling it out and away. It slides in kind of at an angle here. So I like to try to make my way under, and then we'll start pushing it out. All right, there's that. Now, as far as removing this door panel, we're going to have to take hold of it and pull it away from the door, inwards, in towards the vehicle. So I'm going to be down at the front corner here, someplace easy to grab onto. Let's just give this a little tug. As we start separating it, we'll just make our way to pretty much anywhere that we can grab. We're going to have to make our way across the entire door panel. Now down in this area is a very tight area to try to get into, so I'm just going to use a plastic trim tool. Up along the top, we're going to have to lift the door panel up. There's a small ridge here. Once we have it up high enough, we should be able to remove this. Be careful for your wiring harness. We don't want to cause any damage. There it is, friend. As far as this door panel is concerned, let's have a quick look at the inboard side. Now, while I look in here, what I'm looking for is the mounting hardware. You're going to find that there's several locking tabs making their way all the way around this panel. We need to pay attention to that. Up along the top area, as you remember during the removal process, I had mentioned that there's a lip. That lip needs to go up and over the window channel during the installation. Start bringing this into position. I'm starting up at the top. I'm swinging it down. Just a couple light taps along the top. At this point, we should be able to carefully start aligning everything else, and then we'll tap this into position along the door as well. If it feels like it's binding in any way, something might not be properly aligned, just readjust and then continue on with the installation. Tapped in. All right, let's just double check to make sure it's secured all the way around. Now in this area, let's reattach the electrical connectors for our window switch and for our seat heater switch. Line it up, press it in, audible click. Same process for the next. Now it's time for our protective panel. This does have some locating and locking tabs on it. We're going to line it up, we'll press it in, and we'll have 2 screws on the outboard side there. Make sure that's seated. That one started. They're both started in. Let's go ahead and snug them up. Now let's continue on with this upper corner bracket. We're just going to take this, we'll line it up and tap it into position. Double check, make sure that's secured. Okay friend, we finished our installation. Thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.